Alright, so what is up? We're back in the garage, and we built a paint booth. All the walls are covered. We got the car in here. We got most of our panels off because we're going to paint them separately. We washed the car because it hadn't been washed since the last time we worked on it, and since our last drift event. Still got some little wet spots, I'll have to dry them off, but we're going to paint the car. Won't be too much different than what we already got. We're going to keep the flat white, but we're going to make some changes. We're going to make it cool. So I'm pretty excited. We've got our air ventilation. We haven't cleaned it since the last time we used it. Acetone, rags. We got sandpaper to clean up our rear panels that are over there on the ground. All of our paint, masking tape, a couple sets of it. So hopefully we got everything we need. I kind of locked myself out of the house with these tarps, so the only way I can get in and out is through the garage door, and I've already let in a bunch of bugs. It's dark now, so every time I open the door, they're all attracted to the light, so kind of a bummer. Every time I do any painting, we're gonna get bugs in the paint, so yeah. But, oh well. I'm pretty excited for this. We gotta start masking off the car. I'm gonna pull the louvers and then I'll mask off the window. I'm gonna mask off the rear trunk lid because we're not gonna paint it. We'll pull the tail lights, that way we don't have to mask them off. I'm not really worried about the back bumper because it's trash. We'll mask off our windows. Probably pull the mirrors off. We'll mask off the windshield and we'll mask everything on the front. So, it's like 8% prep work, 20% actual painting. So let's get started. All right, quite some time later, we're all masked off. We got the trunk covered, got the louvers gone, rear wheels covered, windows, windshield, hood, front wheels, everything's masked off. So we still have to start sanding off our front and rear fenders. I am going to be getting rid of the black stripe on the fender, so I need to sand off the edge where the paint is, and then we got to kind of prep these. We just got to get them buffed down, get rid of some of the clear coat. It's like some of this foam where the old emblem used to be, like little crown decal that used to be on that fender, and stickers from the junkyard. So we got a fair bit of work to do on these, and then we'll get them base coat with the flat white, and then we'll start figuring out how we want to paint the rest of the car. Alright, so I got a lot of the fenders all sanded, prepped. I definitely could do some more sanding, but I'm not too worried about it. It's kind of just like a 350 grit, gone over it. Should be good enough. Alright, so this is where we're at right now. We've got the whole car sprayed. Everything's nice and flat white again. All of our panels are painted. So now I need to start putting the panels back on the car, and then we'll start laying down some stencils, start getting things masked off again. So, big plans. Hours later, here we are. Car's all masked off. I got it all covered up, using tons of paper, using tons of tape. Car's covered, both sides, and we got our paint ready. So, time to get going. All right, so we've got our red. We've got the entire car masked off again. So now we can start painting. And we got it on both sides. Looks pretty wild. Now this was my reference picture. I drew this up on my phone along with a couple other designs, but this one was definitely my favorite.
We were coming down to the wire. I still had to put the rest of the engine back together and get the car running. So I stopped recording and just started taking pictures. The paint process was very tedious. Masking off the entire car, spraying the red, peeling all the masking tape, and doing a new layer, barely overlapping the red. Uh, I wanted the flat white with a gloss red and black, so that way the gloss would stand out in the sun. Not sure if we achieved it, but it still looked good anyways. And we did eventually make it to OSW Spring Break Bash. Now, after the event, I did make a few more changes, just adding a little styling to the rear bumper and also trimming up the headlights to a more aggressive style. I really like this. After all the work and paint, I wanted to go do a little photo shoot, so we headed out to the lake at sunset and had a little bit of fun.